Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing the October cover issue of Allure. So, who's the October cover star? It was Kim Kardashian West. Now this was by far the hardest cover I've ever done because as you can see, it's literally just her face like blown up onto the cover. So I really couldn't get a sense of what else she was wearing on her face besides what was listed on the little on the cover makeup insert that they do. Pat McGrath was her makeup artist, so I tried to look on her Instagram to see if there was anything that helped me out, but unfortunately there wasn't. So I kind of just had to go off what I believed was going to be on her face. Other than that, I really loved this issue. I love the article on Kim. I thought it was very informative, like as a person, because I know people can be really upset about the Kardashians and stuff like that, but I really liked how they made Kim seem not like this otherworldly person and just like a person, you know, a regular human being. And I really liked it because this is the best of beauty issues, so I can do more hauls because I really like that. That's my favorite thing to do on this channel is hauls and then the cover looks for these. And I really appreciate Allure magazine for being a beauty oriented magazine. I think it's really something that helps in, you know, this kind of volatile time in American history. So if you would like to see the recreation of Kim Kardashian West Allure October cover, please skip on watching. So I've already washed, moisturized, primed my face. For primer, I decided to go with this Matchbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer just because I wasn't sure if her face was matte or glowy, and this is just kind of my primer that's for in between. If you see me looking over here, I have a mirror. One other thing is the lighting's pretty bad in here. I'm filming this in my mom's room. So like there's two windows like right here, but it's still like early in the morning and the light obviously doesn't come in till later in the day and I have to go to school. So it's going to be a little bit dark, and so I apologize for that. If I'm getting like really up close to this mirror, it's because the light is like right above and I'm trying to find it. So that's the reason why I'm doing that. But to start off with foundation, I'm going to be using a mix of the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth foundation, or the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth in 110 Porcelain, and the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 220. So that's what I'm going to be mixing. They're two totally like different colors, but I was supposed to get a spray tan yesterday and it was closed. So I have to go with trying to get this to mix and match me. So I think I'm going to go in with more of 110 Porcelain. Now we're just going to go in, kind of mix these two together. This is probably the completely wrong shade, but whatever, we're just going to go with it. So I kind of created this concoction on the back of my hand. Okay, so my mom called me, so it cut the video out, but now I'm just going to be blending this into my face, and I'm aware that this is completely the wrong color, but that's why I'm going to be blending it all down my neck. Stuff like that. I'm just going to be blending this all over my face. Okay, so now foundation is done, and for concealer, I'm going to be going in with the Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Light Warm. I'm not going to put a ton of concealer on or anything, just maybe like that much probably. And I'm just going to blend it out with my fingers. And then for under eye like setting, and I think I'm gonna set my whole face. Yeah, set my whole face. I might just set my under eyes. Maybe just lightly set my whole face. I'm gonna be using the Makeup Forever Dual Matte Fondant Powder in the shade 200. As you can see, I've really used this. I don't want this to fall out because it's pretty loose in there, but I've used quite a bit of that already. And to set my under eye, let's see, what brush am I going to use? I'm going to use my brush I usually use, but if I can find it, here it is. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques setting brush. I'm just going to go into the powder a little bit, tap off the excess, and then set underneath my eyes. And I like to do this because I feel like it helps with the crepiness that would go underneath my eyes. So I kind of just put it in this area just to really make sure that I don't have like shiny looking under eyes. And I try and keep my face from going like this and creating wrinkles. Trying to just kind of relax my face even though it looks weird, I know. So I'm going to go back in with that and then set my other eye. And you can see I'm trying not to do that face, and even though I just did it, looking up can help as well. So just do that. And I'm also going to be setting my eyelids as well, so the powder blends better on top of them. So I'm just gonna tap off that excess and then just tap it onto my eyelid. And then I'm just going to do that to the other eye. And then with any extra powder that may be left over, I'm just going to set these parts of my face. Yeah, so that is basically how I'm going to set my face. Okay. The next thing that I'm going to do is brows, and I don't really need to do these on camera, but just to let you guys know, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz and Granite, and then the Rimmel London Brow This Way Clear Brow Gel. I'm just going to do these off camera and then come back to you. Okay, brows are done. They're on, even though I pretty have full brows naturally. I just have to fill them in a little bit. The next thing I'm gonna do, and this is the hardest part, is recreate this eye look. I can't really tell what's on it. What I think is probably on there is a black eyeliner smudged up into like a shimmering highlighter, and that's what I think it is. I could be totally wrong because they do mention a highlighter on here, but I'm just not sure if it's on her face or on her eyes, but I can tell there's like some shimmering product on her eye, so I think it's probably the highlighter, but I'm just gonna try and go with this. So for eyeliner, I'm gonna be using the Bella Pierre gel eyeliner in the shade Ebony, and what I'm just going to do is I'm going to take that and I'm going to smudge that along my upper lash line. So I'm just kind of taking that, I don't know if you guys can see. Taking that and putting it on my upper lash line, don't worry. I'm going to smudge that out, and I'm going to do it to the other one as well. Okay, and then so you can kind of see that. And I'm going to put it on my inner waterline as well. And so how I do my inner waterline is I go straight up into my lashes, and then I look away from where it's going, or if I can't seem to get that, I'll just lift my eye up and put it on like that. Whoa. I'm just kind of going back, making that a little bit darker. Okay, so now that that is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take like a stiff pencil brush almost. This is the Crown C513 pencil brush. And I'm just going to take that and blend it upwards onto my eyelid. Trying to really disperse that gel from my lash line, and I'm going to do it with the other one as well. Just kind of blend that all on my lid. And then I'm going to take some of that and bring it down to trace my lower lash line. And so I'm just going to kind of make it look like that. And then I'm going to take Becca's Champagne Pop with I'm just going to use this Pure Cosmetics brush and just kind of the flatter end of it. I'm just going to take some of Champagne Pop on this brush. I'm going to tap off the excess. I'm just going to put that on my eyelid. I might even go in with my finger and do it actually. Just take some on my finger and just kind of blend it over my entire lid, and then take a fluffier brush. This is the Luxie 205 taper blending, and just kind of blend that upwards into my crease like that, and then take the extra, and then I think I just need to get a little bit more. Take that and put that all over my lid, and like I said, blend it up. Just a little bit more. Take what's left over my finger, bring it towards my lash line, and then I'm just going to take what's ever left over a little bit on this brush and kind of sweep it underneath my lower lash line, because I noticed some sparkle on her, or not sparkle, but highlight-esque looking things on her lower lash line. So there's the eyes, even though I know it probably doesn't look like much. It was kind of my best recreation. So for mascara, I'm going to just curl them now and then apply some mascara. For mascara, I'm going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I like to apply mascara by taking the brush and putting it underneath my eyelashes, like right at the root, and then blinking and then kind of moving it up, and then I'll turn the brush kind of like this to get the very inner corners of my lashes. And then for bottom, I'll kind of hold it at an angle and try and really focus it on the roots of my eyelashes. Okay, so there is the mascara completed. For the lips, it said she was wearing Amanda Secree by Lancome. Estee Lauder. Was by Estee Lauder? By Lancome. It was Amanda Secree lipstick, and when I swatched it, it was like this reflective brown lipstick kind of, but it honestly does not look like that on the cover. But I'm just gonna go by the lipstick they said that was on the cover. So to do that, and I don't actually have that type of brown lipstick, or that type of lipstick, so what I'm gonna do is mix a lip liner and a lipstick. So for the lip liner, I'm gonna be using the Sephora Rouge Gel Lip Liner in the shade Molasses. This is like a brown, and it's the first time I've ever used it. So hopefully it works well okay. So I'm just gonna trace my lip line here quickly. I'm gonna get really up close. So I know that looks wild, but I'm gonna add the lipstick on top of it. 1 second. So to add that lipstick on top, I'm going to be using the NYX Snow Cap lipstick. I believe this is so old, but no, this isn't Snow Cap. I don't even know what shade color this is. 617 by NYX. It's really old, but it's actually my first lipstick I ever purchased, really, or nude lipstick, but I'm just going to apply this on my lips. And I will be right back. Okay, so now there's the lip combo. So again, I used the Sephora Rouge Lip Liner in Molasses, and then the NYX lipstick in 617. So that is the final step basically for the makeup. The only thing left I have to do is set my face, and for that I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. And I'm just going to shake it and then do 3 spritz on my face. So here we go. Let's get this center aligned. One, two, 3. Let's just spray some more. We're just gonna spray all over my face and just let this dry. Dry, 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 dry. And then we're gonna open up, and it looks like I have a lazy eye, but I don't. And then that is just the final look. So here is Kim Kardashian West, and here is me. So I hope you guys really liked This cover look I know is a little kind of out there just because of the limited resources that I had. But if you guys want to see next month's Allure cover, which will be with Kerry Washington, then just wait till next month or keep on watching depending on when I upload this. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me and we can grow this family of mine. Tag Kim and me in your looks if you decide to recreate. Thank you so much again. Bye, guys.